Hello and welcome to Project 21044, a smartphone app which speeds operating room turnovers. Our sponsor is the Department of Biomedical Engineering here at the University of Arizona. My name is Rafael Romero, Biomedical Engineering.
Julia Daschel, Electrical and Computer Engineering.
Jacob Akal Logren, Biomedical Engineering.
Chris Clark, Systems Engineering.
Thomas Tayez, Biomedical Engineering.
Abdul Wahab Al-Khatib, Industrial Engineering.
Our digital poster shown here highlights important aspects of our project. Our presentation will walk you through each section to show how our team developed a viable solution. In this presentation, we will go over the problem presented to us by our sponsor, how we used Agile Methodology to organize and develop our project, and our delivered product, Herding Cats, an efficiency system that organizes, coordinates, and notifies OR staff when it is time to complete OR turnover. OR turnover time refers to the time between surgeries from when one patient exits the room to when the next patient bed rolls in. In our case, Banner University Medical Center South experiences long OR turnover time in excess of 30 minutes. Time in the operating room is extremely valuable, and wasted time leads to worsened patient care. Currently, word of mouth is used to organize the interdependent tasks needed to complete OR turnover. As a result, there is a need to create a more efficient system to avoid wasting valuable time in the OR. To mitigate this issue, our sponsor requested a mobile application that notifies OR staff when it is time to complete OR turnover. The functional requirements shown here encapsulate the scope of the project. In addition to notifying OR staff of assigned tasks, the Herding Cat system shall reduce the amount of time that is wasted during turnover. Our system requirements verification matrix shows the major system requirements for Herding Cats, their verification method, and when verification was first scheduled to be completed. These requirements outline the types of notification the user receives, data tracking capabilities, and the ability to initiate OR turnover. Verification of the system requirements is needed in order for the project to be considered complete. The Herding Cat system architecture can be divided by important subsystems that are the backbone of our design. First is our database subsystem, which consists of the workflows, resources, and recorded data. Next is the mobile app subsystem, which has display, user info, user response, and login component. Our notification subsystem tracks our tasks and displays notification based on the task status. The desktop browser app subsystem has login data, the schedule, and the workflow customization. Lastly, our data processing subsystem keeps track of the time with timestamps and verifies the login credentials. Our system block diagram shows the interface between users and the various subsystems of the overall Herding Cat system. The Herding Cat system is shown inside of the blue box, and our cloud-based subsystems are shown inside of the yellow box. OR administrators use the desktop browser application to assign tasks and resources to turnover workflows and to create and customize workflows. OR staff receive notifications and update their task status via the mobile application. The database, data processing, and notification subsystems are hosted on a cloud-based server and work together to provide notifications to users and to record OR turnover time data. Agile Methodology allowed us to break the project down into 3 iterative versions. Our first version, the Minimal Viable Product, or MVP, was based on the critical technology required to perform a single OR turnover involving 2 staff members and 2 tasks. Our second version expanded task and workflow selection while implementing workflow customization. Our third and final version, scheduled for delivery at ISR 3, improves notification and data tracking. By using Agile to prioritize the most critical components of our project, we were able to consistently add value for our customer. Using Smartsheets, an Agile-friendly project management tool, Team 21044 completed over 250 individual tasks and logged over 650 hours on the project. An OR admin assigns tasks and workflows to OR staff and ORs through the desktop browser app. Assigned tasks are sent to the mobile apps of the OR staff, where OR and task status is displayed and can be updated by the users. OR staff updates the status of their tasks as they complete OR turnover. Staff is notified when prerequisite tasks are completed and when it is their turn to complete their turnover tasks. We use trade studies to compare and quantitatively rank approaches to developing our project. Shown here is a trade study performed to select our backend as a server. Firebase was chosen as better to fulfill the requirements for developing the project due to its compatibility with Flutter and Svelte softwares. Shown here are the login screens for the mobile and desktop browser applications. Users enter correct credentials to gain access to system functionality, and incorrect login information is rejected. Once the user has entered the correct credentials, they have now gained access to the homepage of our desktop browser application. Once inside the desktop app, users have several options available to them, including adding staff members, the ability to create, customize, or delete workflows, or choosing an OR. The schedule feature of the desktop app allows users to assign tasks and workflows to individual ORs anytime during the normal hours of operation. As seen, once the user has chosen a date and a time, they are then prompted to select the workflow and choose the corresponding resource to complete each of the turnover tasks. Once OR staff has inputted the correct credentials, they will be logged into the main screen of the mobile app. Here you will see all the ORs and the status of each one. If you were to click on an OR, it will take you into that OR where you are able to initiate or stop turnover. Going back into the main screen, users can now select the task screen where they can see the tasks associated with turnover and be able to update them in real time in terms of them being completed, in progress, or running late. Now going into the account page of our mobile app, user information is displayed here such as name, role, email, and phone number. Shown here is our completed SRVM with the verification status of each requirement, the required value for a pass, and the actual value recorded during verification. The requirements which have currently passed are shown with a green, while those which have not are shown with a red fail. Our verification flow diagram displays the three main verification phases of our project and their corresponding system requirements. Our verification process involved using a sample surgery with limited tasks and resources to verify our progress. Over time, we expanded our design to create a fully customizable system that enables users to create their own surgeries and tasks. Our personalized system gives users flexibility as we could not perform on-site testing and staff interviews due to ongoing COVID restrictions at BUMC South. There is still some outstanding work to be completed and system requirements to verify prior to the product delivery date. These include the data recording requirements, some of the notification requirements, as well as a few of the mobile desktop application requirements. The scheduled completion date for these verifications are shown, as well as their verification methodology. All requirements which have yet to pass are scheduled to be completed prior to the final product delivery. Our deliverables include the desktop browser application, the mobile application, a technical data package, a user manual, all software documentation, and a beta test unit containing all relevant files and information. The beta test unit will function separately from the hospital's established network to prevent any breach of security or HIPAA violation. Throughout the project, we learned valuable lessons using the Agile development process. The first is designing the MVP and refining it at each major deliverable stage, allowing for more efficient use of our time. Next, communication is critical, whether it be with our sponsor or amongst ourselves. A reliable network must be in place to ensure expectations are understood and that value is being added for the customer. A challenging aspect of this project was the need to self-teach a variety of programming languages in order to provide a completed project. A lack of applicable coding experience at the start of the project created a steep learning curve. However, we enrolled in online courses to improve and develop our skills and manage our risk. Finally, we learned that hospital interviews are difficult to conduct while a worldwide pandemic is occurring, and that flexibility and adaptability are essential. Our design system shows careful attention to detail and adherence to the requirements specified by our sponsor. Through the use of Agile, trade studies, and acceptance test procedures, we were able to effectively design and verify our project. We sincerely thank our sponsor Dr. Lapp for his involvement and our mentor Kat Merrill for her continued support and guidance. On behalf of Team 21044, we thank you for watching our virtual presentation.